Xin better at proccing the winner's bites. And the Crescent Guard definitely has some value here, because you can clear out space and try and attack the Saber with it, actually, like, sneakily. And pick so early in some of these games where you can't auto-attack. And I say that, and BLG is about to get 5-man in the jungle, so it's fine.
Yo, Hope. Concussive blows lands onto him early. Already pops the barrier and the flash. One more auto-attack from Elk will secure first blood for BLG. And they're looking for more.
Oh, no.
Kyle whiffs on the headbutt pulverize. And not going to be able to find
no.
anything more. BLG now flashing away as Tarzan looking to continue the aggression a little bit. Kyle, auto being attacked.
Kyle?
A little bit more, gets stunned up again.
He has no flash.
Chase him down. AL are going to get caught out here in their own jungle. Tarzan picks up the kill, but he'll go down to Knight. And Elk's going to pick up kill number 3. It's disaster for anyone's legend here in game number 2.
That's
as he goes 3 for 1 on the tree.
Oh, wait. Elk has no flash. He's dead. Okay, this is actually really big that Hope gets him, because now Hope actually gets access to the waves and he can shove it in.
One more auto.
Okay. Okay. It's okay. Guys, keep in mind, too, Victor is going to get the... Yeah. Okay. That's okay. Now, I mean, if you're AL, I think that you get these waves in, you swap again. And on this, the swap again timer, it's a maybe in terms of plays.
Tarzan going very aggressive, actually, here. On to on. He's basically alone. Nice headbutt by Kyle to send him in. So AL actually end up evening up the kills at some capacity, but...
That's huge. Range, too. So... I think they just used him to pick up the Essence Reaver, and then we'll see if they can find a play afterwards, because they could look for a play. Oh, God, it's not done yet. This is very bad for AL.
Solo's going in. It's stolen away. No, Tarzan secures it, but now the fight will begin. Elk on a flank dash is in onto Hope. Hope flashes away. Actually going to stay alive for quite some time, but he'll eventually go down to Elk. Pulverize does land. Shockwave will eventually seal Elk's fate. But it's not going to matter too much as overall BLG go way up in the fight, 3 for 1.
Yeah, 3 for 1. I mean, again, once they take and 122 bits off of minion participation, and when he gets the W evolve, keep in mind he gets a slow on everything. And that's going to be really tough for AL to deal with. Shanks?
Yeah, you can already see it causing some struggles here as Shanks gets caught out, taken down by Knight. That's kill number 5. Over to the Victor. Knight become a major problem this series.
Dude, Shanks is doing his best scout impression out there. Jesus, why are we walking into that brush, man? We just saw him walk in there.
Not great. Cannot say that. As AL looking desperately for some sort of a play. They go in onto Bin with the Grand Starfall, but he keeps himself alive. A lot of healing on the York, but eventually they will be able to shut him down. Tarzan gets on the board once more. But it's looking dire for the rest of the map at this point.
Yep, Bin played that as well as he could, but not enough to get out of the Pantheon and the Scion. Good kill picked up, but I am looking at this Victor, and I am able to play a fight as Sivir. I don't know how Sivir plays a fight this game. I just think that Victor lasers, even Yorick harass, like Lucian R is just going to delete Hope. I'm really concerned for Hope in this game, especially when you get Victor this accelerated.
Yeah, you know, going to try to look for a fight here as here comes the unstoppable onslaught, but as you mentioned it, Hope just gets immediately killed upon and can't do much in the fight. It is enough for Shanks to get a kill onto On. That is just one kill that they got, and you take a look at the resources that they spent. It's a lot.
Yeah, the side waves are definitely BLG favored. AL is going to do their best to fix those. Knight's going to get this next wave in, and, well, Knight, we're very close to W Evolve, which, again, I will continue to mention because I find that very scary.
Second item looking very powerful at this point. They're going to use the Herald that they got to break open mid-tier 1, give him even more space. And talk about damage. Look at Hope already taken so low. The Leandry's burn not enough to take him down. Hope out of the fight means that another tower will go the way of Bilibili Gaming. This time that mid-tier 2. As AL looking to make a play here now on the top side of the map. It's Shanks and Kyle versus On and Bin. Kyle flashes over the cage to try to close the gap now as Tarzan goes forward with the Grand Starfall. Now Bin's stuck in a 1v3. On his way to try to save him, but it will not happen as AL get another kill back.
That reason that play is going down is because Dragon's up and
Did you get one reset? You're going to get like the increased size in the Arcane Storm too. AL feel the pressure brewing, which is why they're very aggressively here onto this bottom side of the map, but now they're going to get quickly collapsed upon. Everybody except for Knight, but he's teleporting in. Now, can AL buy enough time? Hope on the back line doing very good to keep himself alive, at least for now. Kyle will eventually go down, but they bought enough time now for Tarzan to get here, but here comes Knight. coming in with the TP and looking very, very strong and forces AL to go back after losing their support.
Elk's culling was so good, and these are games where I think that our marksmen just need to find Vamp earlier. I think that Hope, like if you went Vamps after next item, part of me almost wouldn't blame him, because your conditions are just so bad playing against Victor Lucian. It forces plays like that from Tarzan. That's a good play from Tarzan. It's the best he can do, though. He can't do it.
Oh, Shockwave. It lands onto Knight. Here's the unstoppable onslaught. Knight's down. 1,000 gold in the hands of Flandre. Tarzan gets another kill. Oh, what is the play by anyone's legends? They clear out BLG miraculously and take the Otacon right beneath their hands.
In a game that we feel like and have been talking about as over for the first 20 minutes, Tarzan makes it happen, trades flashes with Knight, and him and Fawn are able to find him in the back line. Massive play, and it's going to continue. Otacon's being ignored, but the wave's being cleaned up, and Elk may be being cleaned up as well.
Gets stunned down. The barrier is enough. Waiting for Tarzan to join, but Shanks will do it all the same. That's an ace picked up for AL. Welcome back to the game, my friend.
I did not see that one coming. I thought the BLG had this game locked down, and I still think they have an advantage, but what a slingshot back into the game from AL as they yoink the Otacon. They have 41 flowers to their name. That's almost a full level at this point.
Pop that in the chat, or tell us if you want that.
Please.
I would be spamming it right now, absolutely.
It's one of the few things I will campaign for in my life.
Well, we got another fight breaking out in the mid lane. Here comes that Grand Starfall. Back onto Knight they go. It is Tarzan and Kyle single-handedly taking down the main carry of BLG. Shanks doesn't find much with the Shockwave, but it does not matter. Already 2 kills in the hands of AL as they win yet another fight in the mid lane.
How do we speed up the game? Just attack the flashless Victor, baby. Knight's gone down twice, and we haven't seen that Chaos Storm grow once despite the 20-minute evolve. AL going to retreat from that, going to go clean up the dragon, and get ourselves a little bit of a game here.
What unbelievable sequence of events. It seemed like anyone's legends just going to clearly go down 2-0 to BLG. Gets swept in the regular season by them. But instead, things look very different at this point in time. We've gone right
Two
back
items
to
like, wow, this is over. And now look at the gold difference between him and Shanks. Like with the shutdowns that Shanks been able to pick off, it's almost even. But Siver's been found.
All right, BLG, they found a pick here onto Hope, and they should be able to take him down. So there's the throw right back. As AL now have their 80 carry down for the count for the next 40 seconds, and Baron's up in 20.
Again, to save it. And that's going to be expensive death, because Baron has been started. Flandre is going to have to TP in, and we're going to have a little bit of a fight with advantage BLG.
5v4, remember, Hope is still down with the Baron at 5,000 HP. In goes the Grand Starfall from Tarzan. Will he be able to find the steal? Baron's at 2k. It's the cow to pick it up. Oh my goodness. AL gonna lose the fight afterwards, but they're gonna get the Baron thanks to Kyle's miracle.
2 ults out from Flandre, and they're going to get Shanks out maybe too as he flashes the Decimating Smash, helping to buy space. I think AL's up. I think Vamp Scepter's being snuck in is really good for Hope, but man, this game has really been shaken up, turned on its head, and we haven't seen Knight really be able to play out a fight cleanly, despite starting the game off 5-0-1 and having that Victor aura evolve pre-20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, since that, look at the KDA. Do some simple math. 0-2-2. Could be a little bit less now as BLG getting collapsed on yet again. Shadow at less than 1,000 HP, but On does a nice job zoning with that Deadly Flourish, kiting everybody back. And so BLG going to keep everybody alive, but not their towers. Mid-tier 2 is down. Now they can turn their sights towards the top side as Elk has to be very careful here with Bin like far away. As AL will now control the top side jungle.
They lose red buff too. So I think that's what the real fight was for, as BLG, the siege defense, wherever Victor is, it's okay. Wherever Victor is not, it's bad. So it looks like they shifted Victor up top. That means mid gets dropped. Sion's going to clean it up. And another fight.
Kyle have a pull. Shockwave, though, from Shanks does not connect. And look at Bin zoning very nicely out of the backline carries, but Flandre gets the first kill onto On. Hope flashes forward, nearly taking down the Lucian. Not going to be able to do so successfully. Now we take a look at Flandre, still trying to distract, trying to buy some time, soaking up a ton of damage right now. Knight and Elk can't take him down just yet. They eventually will, but the cost will be Bin as he will likely fall. Tarzan jumps in. They're going to take down Elk. Look for another kill. Anyone's legends going to get themselves another team fight win. The execute not going to connect. but the burn will take him down. A quadra kill for Tarzan, and an ace for anyone's legend.
Holy smokes, AL turned around this game, and we have a series. As Otacon was started for BLG, that was the start of their demise. AL able to pick up and punish from there. And man, I did not see this series going to 3. I thought BLG had this one put away from minute 1, but AL, props to them showing that grit that got them so far at these international events and showing some signs of the AL we saw internationally and domestically last split of LPL, the team that we've been entirely missing this split. AL, good win for them. We'll see if they can pick up the series now.
An unbelievable game. We went back and forth, looked like BLG had it in the bag, and AL ripped that bag right out.